So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Abdullah Migdat, our co-commentator. Migdat, tonight, in fact, second T20Is will be held at UAE in between Bangladesh and United Arab Emirates. And the first game that was pretty interesting, one that stays United States of Arab Emirat, I mean UAE, fought back really hard. Then Mustafizur Rahman really delivered some outstanding catches. And tonight, Bangladesh will be missing Mustafizur Rahman. So, what is your expectation from rest of our squad?
Definitely optimistic, really, because having a good result. I mean, in our favor. I mean, a second T20 international today, occurring at Sharjah International Playground, International Cricket Stadium, in fact. And question is that is as you're talking about Mustafizur Rahman, the fees serving IPL this time. Yes, absolutely. But he played marvelous spell. In fact, he bowled brilliantly in a first encounter. And normally it's a matter of foregone conclusion because everybody knows the result or what can be in between UAE and Bangladesh because relatively weaker and a reasonably less experienced team UAE. And normally Bangladesh should have played much better. Even, the Parvez Imran only played better knock. I mean, individual turn. Other than Parvez and plenty of batters could not play any responsible innings for the team itself. That the second high score was Mr. Extra. Yes. I mean, 21 run caused by UAE bowlers, in fact. Extra runs and additional runs added, and an 8-wicket down Bangladesh. We saw this soft dismissal, suicidal, and not usually type of piece. We saw the Sheikh Mahdi was up the order. He was sent up the order because could not contribute for the team, and he got out cheaply, even considering plenty of balls he faced, and normally poor type of strike rate and all type of strike rate he played, in fact. And even Zakir Leonik, I was a little bit upset while he was batting. A number of dot ball, and mentally upset and non-striking batter. This kind of happening every time in Bangladesh cricket should not. But you'll have to follow Abhishek Sharma, Indian, Travis Head from Australian, and actually how they bat in a shorter version of the modern cricket, in fact. And we should follow them. And a coaching staff should set up some assignment really for the batters, some visualization, in fact. For the batters, how to play modern day cricket, not the type of Shakib Al Hasan. Last night we saw the soft dismissal in the very first ball. Absolutely not the T20 player like.
Oh, thank you very much. But to make that you talk about and question about Zakir Leonik for his playing approach. I mean, playing too many dot balls, and at the same time Shamim Patwari, because Bangladesh set up a brilliant platform. I mean, to go big because early in the innings, the way Parvez Imran batted, that is magnificent. But Bangladesh was nearly unable to capitalize the total. Only Parvez Imran batted really well, made 100, and the second highest score you just earlier mentioned, that is Mr. Extra, 21 runs, and then 20 runs from the bat of Tawhid Hriday. Migdat, I would like to ask you a few more questions. Today we have some news, interesting news, good news and bad news. Pakistan series is still in doubt, and then Bangladesh Cricket Board has increased one extra T20Is against the United Arab Emirates. So the two T20 matches will be just transformed into three T20Is in between Bangladesh and UAE. So it's going to be really interesting. But I would like to say something about UAE. You know that the cricketing structure is not bad at all. UAE, they have some T10 cricket tournament, Azman, Fuzairah, and some other teams. They are playing all over the years, all around the years. They are busy with cricket, T10 and T20s. So UAE, their recent form is not good. They have some outstanding player like Wasim and some other players, but I hope they will really do something better tonight. I mean, and they are expecting at least one win. And do you believe without Mustafizur Rahman, Bangladesh will be able to whitewash United Arab Emirates?
Exactly not. I'm not sure about this because they're very much into the game in first T20 international. In fact, when Mohammad Wasim and his another opening pair batted brilliantly, in fact, and they were one stage of the game. It seemed to us that Bangladesh were lag behind. Even they striked it. They batted some we saw some carnage innings from Muhammad Wasim, and I mentioned Peter earlier. And on the other hand, cricket is a team game, mind it, and absolutely, it's a team unit. You'll have to perform team-wise, unit-wise. But other night we saw exactly on a solitary batter performance as Parvez and Iman perform rather nicely. But question is how UAE batters, the approach, even they lose the match, it's not a fact. It's a 3 hours game. Any team can get over the line. Even there's some high charismatic power, batting power, and even UAE, Asif Khan, and tried a lot better as well as a downline batter. In fact, Bangladesh approach, as you talk about the one extra T20 matches been arranged, and really absolutely there's some bench experiment we can see because some key players and senior players miss out in the first T20. Even they can be missed out today as well, and third and final encounter they can be included like Soma Sarkar, even Nazmul Sen Shanto, former skipper, and definitely they can have a go once again. And so I'm not fully optimistic that's getting because last year we saw this they played much better cricket against Afghanistan. Even though on the series, this is absolutely drastical, and that's not a kind of regulation. That's you are winning against UAE, and they are getting advantage and plenty of cricket. They especially shorter version they're playing, they're setting up, and especially UAE Cricket Academy, and a lot of matches are happening home and abroad, and definitely they're getting some much more advantages, much more facilities, and it's a vital for them as well.
Migdat, I would like to bring some attention, especially our tactical sides. You know, in this team, we have seen five top order batters. I mean, five openers, including Nazmul Hussain Shanto, Liton Kumar Dash, Sumia Saka, and of course, Parvez Imon. So there are plenty of top order batters. But if we talk about our middle orders, you know, Mahmudullah Riyad has retired recently from T20Is, and you know, in recent concluded BPL, Mahidul Islam Onkon was one of the tremendous performer, and at the same time, Nurul Hassan Swan is also another heroic performer. But they were not picked up for UAE series. And do you believe that this, in terms of middle over phase, Bangladesh should have picked Mahidul Islam Onkon or Nurul Hassan Sohan?
Exactly. And Akbar Ali, needless to say, this his performance, especially in middle phase of the batting innings. Normally, we see India, they have Suzakumar Yadav. Normally, he's an explosive power hitter. Even whenever he comes down as a batter at number 3, at number 4, at number 5, at any place, he's highly capable. Hitting ability, everything he has. He possesses everything, definitely. Bangladesh should introduce a batter like Nurul Hassan Suhan or can be Mahidul Islam Onkon. They can play stroke from the very first ball, and they can travel the ball time and again. That's the point. And even, you know, they are highly accustomed playing the ball around the corner, around the park, in fact.
Yeah, Migdat, you question about the slow approach of Shamim Patwari and other one is Jakir Ali Wanik, but both of them were in tremendous form against West Indies just a few months ago. But the issue is consistency. Bangladeshi batters, they are not consistent enough over the years. I mean, if we talk about the last 10 or 20 years, we have seen the similar things from Ashraful Aftab and other players, whoever come into the side. Always the issue is consistency. And do you think that, because you know that what Shamim Patwari can do, what Zakir Ali can do, everyone knows it, but the consistency, and Tawhid Hridaya as well. So do you believe consistency is the major issue for this Bangladesh team?
Certainly, why not? Consistency is the major issue, and not only to have a greater development in Bangladesh cricket, and we're much behind, definitely due to lack of consistency, due to consistency performances, we're lag behind. You know, some of the cricketing nation, especially, you know, the Nepal cricket, they have got plenty of good batters in their lineup, and even Oman, UAE, they have some good batsmen into the lineup as well. But my question too. This is some batters they're taking time, and I was little bit disappointed while watching the batting of Sheikh Mahdi. It took time. Why? Plenty of wickets in your hand,
Yeah, I
but
just
we're
don't-
taking time.
I would
You'll
like-
have to flourish yourself from the very first ball you're facing. You'll have to have the approach, like six-hitting ability. Every ball you'll have to send around the park.
Yeah.
And that's the motto. This kind of motto should be given by the coaching staff.
Yeah, definitely the questionable approach. Last T20 World Cup, what exactly they have done, tremendous and disastrous. One that stays Bangladesh requiring just 43 runs from 19 deliveries to qualify for the semi-finals, and Bangladeshi players they were given up. So that was absolutely frustrating. And what would you like to say something about that particular game up against Afghanistan?
Of course, why not? Positive frame of mind. Game awareness is absolutely the lackings. The ability is unquestionable. Approach and awareness should be in every second. Just a 3 hours match, 3 hours game. Your approach would be full 3 hours. Full concentration would be there. And what the team requirement, what the asking rate, and what's the magical figure, whatever required while bowling. And Bangladeshi batters, yes, absolutely needless to say, the Mahmudullah made a blunder that time. He could not able to show his at least the mental approach. Even just if you can make plenty of batters in your hand, still that they can ordinary they can come down, they can come up, even can be up the order or can be sent. That's the point. Really rotating strike rate and one batter hitting a six and then causing 4 or 5 balls. Absolutely matter of nothing.
Yeah, thank you very much, and hopefully the approach will be changed and our batters will become more consistent. And thank you very much for watching us. And hopefully tonight Bangladeshi batters and Bangladeshi fielders and all the Bangladeshi players will put a brilliant show. Thank you very much for giving us time, and hopefully we will be back with another video. Stay tuned to Crick Line.